Salut pour tous, soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ed Zanetti. We are talking about this multiplanetary society aiming at having a population of over 1 million people living in Mars, into the first Mars city before 2050. And we are comparing this with the situation in the Brazilian Amazon. What are the environmental restrictions to have a population of 200 million people in the Amazon? If we have environmental restrictions for the population in Mars, we should have the same environmental restrictions in Brazil, right? So that's what we are studying here. And we figure out what we need to create a suitable environment for humans in Mars. We need land, we need earth, water, and air. This is what we need in order to sustain people. Those are the environmental restrictions for having humans living in Mars. Now, can you imagine we have those restrictions in the Brazilian Amazon? Do we have lack of land? We don't have earth in the Amazon? Come on, we have plenty of land. Is it the lack of water? Come on, Brazilian Amazon, lack of water. Or is it the air that is not breathable? So we don't have any environmental restrictions to occupy the Amazon. The only restrictions comes from ideology. The same ideology that wants to restrain people from getting into Mars is the ideology that is restraining people to occupy the Amazon. But we do know that we can have a population in Mars, and this will double the global GDP. And we know as for a fact that we can have 200 million Brazilians in the Amazon before 2050, and this will double our GDP. And when we look at the environmental conditions, there are absolutely no restraint in order to occupy the Amazon and generate this benefit for the Brazilian society. The only impediment, the only thing that is stopping Brazilians to do that is ideology, and an ideology which is against humanity. It's the ideology that doesn't want us to go into space and have this multiplanetary society. Is the same ideology that is stopping Brazilians from occupying the Amazon. That, again, there are no environmental restrictions for that. It's just simple politics. And we will see that once you have food, you need to look for water in Mars. That's what we're going to be discussing next. And we know that when you produce food, you are also producing oxygen. So let's talk further about this. That God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Ed Zanetti, Futuras a Minha Africa.